Hey, what's going on, Taurus? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. And today we'll be using the Tarot of Dreams, which is probably one of my top 5 favorite decks. For anybody that has watched me for a while, you probably already know that. So for those who don't, now you know. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what do we have for Taurus? What is going on with Taurus, Universe? All right, Taurus. So the first thing I see, Taurus, is there is someone. This is someone from your past. This is someone that you had a history with. This is someone I feel like you thought was that person. Now, I feel like with all the great feelings you had with this person, there was always something that gave you some anxiety, that gave you some stress. And I feel like it's because they never really let you in. You know, I feel like I see that self-imposed prison. I feel like this person never really told you or never really expressed to you how much they truly cared about you. And I feel like at the end of the day, you felt like you were always the one putting in the work. You know, you felt like you were doing all the work. And I feel like, you know, I feel like that's where it kind of came to an end, or where it didn't really become successful, is because I feel like you got tired of being the only one that seemed like they were on board. I feel like you wanted a future with this person. I feel like you had deep feelings for this person, but at the end of the day, you did what was best for you, because they weren't giving you much to, they weren't giving you much to hold on to. Now, with that person, I feel like this person has never really let you go. I feel like they've never really walked away from this, and I feel like you've never really walked away from it either. But it was almost to the point where you were running yourself thin and not getting anything in return. You know, almost fighting a losing battle. You felt like you were the only one doing the work. You were the only one that was, progressing. You know, it always felt like you had to hold this person's hand and move them forward. You know, always being the one in control, but I feel like you didn't. It's not that you wanted that control. You wanted someone that was you wanted a partner. You wanted someone to share your life with, not to give your life to. You know what I mean? And I feel like with this person, I feel like they had never really truly let go. I feel like they were very guarded. I feel like there was a lot of defensive energy around this person. You know, I feel like they had a hard time trusting someone. They had a hard time trusting themselves, and they had a hard time trusting you. It's not because of anything you did. I feel like it was more trust issues that they have inside them. You know, sometimes you can do everything for someone. You can put yourself 100% at their mercy, and they still can't seem to find a way to trust you completely. You know, they didn't see what they had right in front of them. You know, I feel like they didn't feel like they had enough to bring to the table. I feel like they felt inadequate when they were around you, and I feel like they just felt like they didn't have their shit together like you did. I feel like, they wanted to be with you. They just didn't know how to express that. They didn't know how to give you what they felt you deserved. This person has a lot of love for you. They felt like you deserved the world, and they just didn't feel like they could give it to you. And sometimes when people don't feel like they deserve someone, it's almost like they try to push that person away rather than just tell them that they don't deserve them. You know what I mean? It's almost like they try to push you away without making it, because they didn't have, without making the reason being that they couldn't give you what they felt like you deserved. Now, I feel like this is something, like I said, something from the past, and I feel like it's something that they didn't see what they had in front of them. They didn't see what you weren't asking that much of them. They were putting a lot on themselves, and I feel like it stressed them out. I feel like that's what caused them to go deeper into that self-imposed prison, and that's what gives us that defensive energy. Now, what I do see is I feel like this person's been going through a lot of changes, a lot of big changes. Almost a complete transformation. I feel like this person, I just get the sense like I said, they didn't think they were enough for you. They didn't think they were offering you they could offer you what you wanted. I feel like I said, a lot of those big changes this person was going through, I feel like this person is starting to, really started to get more confidence. I feel like they're more stable now. They have more to offer. I feel like they feel like they're on the same level as you are now, and I feel like I really want to say that I feel like you inspired this person to be to be more. Sometimes when we don't feel like we're enough for someone, and that kind of kickstarts us and getting our shit together, I feel like you inspired a lot of these changes in this person. You inadvertently made this person a better person. I do see this person coming back. I do see this person opening up communication with you. And I do see this person is a lot more balanced than they used to be. It's partly they didn't feel like they could give what you want, but they also didn't feel like they were ready to give you what you wanted. But they're ready now. I do see this person coming back, open up the communication, like I said, with that Eight of Wands. But also the Ace of Wands is all about that reconciliation. I feel like this person, they know what they want. They always did. Secretly they always knew what they wanted. They just didn't know how to achieve it. But like I said, I feel like their perspective has completely changed now that they feel more confident in themselves, more, a lot of fiery energy in this person. I feel like they've been doing a lot of work to get themselves together. I do see them wanting to build a foundation with you. And we also have, this is not just they don't just want to make a part-time foundation. They want to make something that's going to build into something much greater. Like I said, they have something to offer you now, and I feel like it makes them feel more confident. I'm just getting a lot of mixed messages from this person. It's almost like they felt like they weren't enough, but then there was also that part that they didn't feel like it's almost like they didn't try because they didn't feel like they could do it. Some people try and fail, and some people think they're going to fail, so they don't even try. And I feel like that's what this person is right here. That's what they were in the past, but I feel like this person's come a long way. I see a lot of, this person's very balanced. I feel like they got their shit together, and now they're looking, now they're looking for you. And I feel like they are going to come forward and open up that communication with all intention of reconciling, finally making this work, because they've never really truly let you go. They're finally ready to put in the work. Sometimes when we don't think we're enough for someone, we almost kind of talk ourselves out of it. That's the problem with fear. Sometimes we're afraid we're not enough, or we're afraid of actually being enough. Sometimes we're afraid that we are going to be good enough for someone. And it's such a psychological it's psychological warfare. I mean, inside your head, you're thinking this person deserves so much, but I can't give them that. So it's almost like I'm gonna go cold on them, or I'm gonna shut them out rather than tell them that I'm not good enough for them. I feel a lot of immature energy from them from the past, but I feel like coming forward, they're very confident. They have their shit together. They have something to offer you. You know, sometimes we can't be with someone, that's really successful if we're not successful, because we feel like we're just not enough. You know, we feel like they're going to expect something from us. I don't feel like that's what you were thinking, but I feel like they overthought and they kind of projected that on themselves. With this person, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I mean, we have all signs. We have Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. You know, sometimes we feel like we meet someone and they're so great, and that's what I feel like this person met you, and they thought the world of you, but they just didn't think they could give you what you deserved. And and sometimes we convince ourselves that eventually you're going to see that, and then we're going to be the one that loses out, because you're going to realize that you're too good for us. And that's part of love. I mean, sometimes we put our partners up on a pedestal and we feel like they're so much greater than us, when in all reality, they probably look at us the same way. Usually you do. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.